Hey, everyone. We are live today, and I'm super excited to be here talking about a really important subject, and that is us moms. You know, we often put our self-care on the back burner while we're taking care of everything else, our kids, our family, our work, juggling, and we kind of wear this mama bear badge like, you know, a coat of armor. And we're going to kind of just talk about how us moms need to be part of this self-care equation. Not only do we need to take care of our kids, prioritize their well-being, because we know that's important, but we also have to take care of ourselves. So a lot to talk about. I'm Colleen Sullivan. I'm an ADHD holistic health coach, as well as a busy mom of 2 grown children. And I have Megan Johnson here today with us. And
hey.
Megan, hey. I'm super excited to have Megan talk with us. She is a licensed therapist, really busy mom of 2 school-age kids that are really involved in their sports and activities. So I was in her shoes several years ago. So we're in the same boat of talking about how we can be there for our kids, but also be there for ourselves. So if you are coming live, drop live in the comments. If you are catching on the replay, drop replay. We will circle back and say hello. So Megan, this is really kind of near and dear to my heart because for so many years, I thought I was doing all the things, right? I thought I was exercising. I was eating healthy. I was, going to yoga.
Yeah.
But I still was feeling cranky, irritable, stressed, overwhelmed. Yeah. And I know both of us, we have ADHD in our household. So that adds another layer of stress. And for many years, I was ignoring that stress and thinking, I got this. I'm taking care of my health. I'm good. But what's that?
The power through mentality.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I think so many of us do that. And I just wanted for you to come on and share a little bit about your world of being a busy mom, taking care of kids that are here, there, everywhere, and running a busy practice, a mental health practice. So I'd love for you to share.
Yeah, I've got 2 kids, 11 and 13, both in middle school this year. Well, see how that pans out. But yes, both ADHD, one hyperactive type, one inattentive type. Inattentive type myself, actually. And they weren't, I could see signs early on with my kids, but nothing that really stood out until they aged a little bit older. I got a little bit older, and everybody's story is a little bit different. Sometimes it starts really young. Didn't really have that, although I felt the stress in myself. So I was never actually officially diagnosed myself. It's clear at this point. But for a long time, as a mom, you want to take care of all the things. You try to be on top of all the things, and you just go and power through. And it's for my kids, I can do it. We could do it. Let's go. And, there can't be anything that holds me back or stops me until we scream our heads off and do something we wish we had done. Because
we have that short fuse, yes. And we can kind of keep stacking things on, keep taking things on. And then one little thing happens and mom blows the fuse. I've been there done that.
Yeah. I think we all have at some point, if we're honest, or many points.
So within the last year, what kind of shifted for you? Because, you have a mental health practice, you're kind of doing all the things as well, but what really kind of shifted for you?
In beginning the products?
Yeah, just kind of taking on a new kind of perspective of, taking care of your mental health. Yeah,
I think it's one of those things, and I hear people say a lot, that they don't know even that there's really an issue. I've heard that in so many things as people have gotten healthy, and I didn't really know that I was tired so much, I think because of my stress, I try these different avenues of trying to figure out, why am I tired all the time? And I knew I wasn't a great sleeper, but I still really wasn't sure what was going on. So that was something that improved for me.
Interesting.
Yeah. I have, so because I was tired, because I was worn down, because I was stressed out, I came to dinner time and I'm like spent. I'm at the table, like, we're going to do family dinner time, like any mama bear, again, trying to do all the things that, you're supposed to do in your head. But I'd get to the dinner table and I'm just like, I'm too tired to talk. Like, I just didn't have anything left. So that was one of the big changes for me, that I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm laughing. Wow, I can still have conversation and still feel great. And that was something that I noticed, that I was still able to laugh later on. So not only was I just having conversation, but there was still joy in my conversation, which felt really good. Kids going to sports and practices and school all day, you don't see them. So you don't want them to see you at the end of the night when you have nothing left to give, right?
That just sent chills through me.
Yeah.
Because that's so true. We're often so exhausted, and that's what's left, like you said, at the end of the day, when that time really matters, right? When they come home from school, when, dinner time, that quality time. And if we are emotionally and physically exhausted, and guess what? Stress affects both your mental and your physical state. Yeah. Then we are depleted. We have nothing else to give. And I was at that point too, where I would almost raise the hand and say, don't talk to me right now. And that hurts. That hurts me now, thinking back, wishing I had these tools back then. Right. Yeah. So I was, when my kids were that age, I was a busy single working mom, like I said, doing all the things, the yoga, the nutrition, doing all the things that I thought would, make me feel good. Yeah. Right. And what I really didn't, and I was still that cranky, irritable, kind of short fuse kind of mom, ready to kind of blow. Yeah. And it's not how I wanted to show up as a mom. Right. Yeah. It's really not how I wanted to show up as a mom. And I know there are a lot of moms out there in this group that feel the same way. Like there's better there. I want to show up differently. Right. And I love my kids. They know that they are high on the priority list, but guess what, guys? We need to be, like I said, part of that equation. We need to be as high on the priority list as everyone else in our life, right? So it wasn't until I addressed the missing link in my self-care toolkit. I like to call it a toolkit because there are several things that go into that toolkit. Like I said, nutrition, exercise, mindfulness, gratitude, and the missing link for me was addressing the imbalances in my gut-brain axis, right? We hear gut health all the time, but it's really the gut-brain axis, the signaling from the gut up to the brain, that's really important. And until I did that, I didn't have my health, because if we don't have our mental health, we don't have complete health. And I'm sure you agree with that, Megan. Just
absolutely. We're missing a big piece.
Right?
We're missing a big piece.
And I can honestly say that missing link was a game changer, right? It gave me back, like you said, it gave me back my joy, my peace. Yeah. Like I started to feel at peace with myself. And once you start feeling that way, it lifts your energy, because guess what? You're taking the stress away. You're reducing the stress levels. We're always going to have stress. We're always going to have busy lives. That's what we signed up for when we're a mom. Yep. But by reducing the level of stress, by increasing all the feel-good neurotransmitters, now I'm kind of getting a little sciencey on everyone, but that's what started to change for me, right? Yeah. And I started to show up as the mom that I really wanted to be, right? Not that snappy, kind of edgy, don't talk to me right now. I need a minute, you know?
Yeah.
I was able to show up in every moment, like feeling good.
Yeah.
And that's what we want. So my question to everyone here listening is, are you willing to invest in yourself, in your self-care? And I want you to be really honest, like we're being honest with you. Be honest. Like, are you feeling your best? Or at the end of the day, are you feeling moody, low energy, nothing else to give, kind of depleted? Like, be honest. Put it in the chat box, guys, if you're kind of feeling those things. Because I want you to invest in yourself, because you are worth it. Your kids are worth it. But you're worth it as well. So I'm going to share my screen here. We have a little bit of something to ask you to join in with us. See if I can get technology to cooperate with me. One second. Can you share? Can you see it, Megan? Because
I see it. Yes.
Okay. Let me try to get back to here. I can see it too. All right. So we have a happy challenge to invite you to. And I know it sounds hokey, so just bear with us, stay with us. But it really just brings in some accountability, right? So if you can say by the end of the day, yes, I moved my body 30 minutes. Yes, I ate clean. And that, you know, clean does not have to be complicated. And we have tools to help you with that. Did I get good sleep the night before so I can be in a good mood today? And doing one act of kindness. And guess what, guys? That can be towards yourself too. Did I, right?
Yeah, good point there. I hadn't thought about that yet, but yes.
Did I do something nice for myself today, right? Because guess what, guys? If we're nice to ourselves, we're going to be nice to other people. If we lift ourselves up, we're going to lift others up as well. Let's see if I can. Technology. Megan, you're just going to have to see. You're going to have to be my eyes here. Can you see the next screen?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, good. So our happy challenge, and the first thing on that list, if you go back to this, is drink your happy juice. What is in the happy juice? It's 3 of these products, guys. It's our Mentibiotics, and this product is your gut product, right? It's making your happy hormones. It's increasing the serotonin, decreasing the cortisol levels, and decreasing inflammation, right? So this is super, super important.
Yes.
No, right? And there's a lot of science that goes behind these products, but all that really matters is that it makes us feel good, right? So feeding our gut good things to reduce stress, reduce anxiety, boost our mood, boost our serotonin. The next product is our Edge product. And this product, instant mood, motivation, and metabolism benefits. And it also decreases inflammation. And we know that inflammation is the evil of all evils in our bodies and our brains. So reducing inflammation through both these products, right? And then our energy stick. So these are all powders that you mix together. So it's super easy, no pills, no swallowing. And this is our energy stick. And this is what it looks like. And it, guys, it tastes delicious. This energy is not only for physical energy, it's mental energy. So it energizes the body, calms and focuses the mind. So all you ADHD people out there, this is a toolkit right here, okay? And this is This combination is what my son takes every day. He has not missed a day since he's been on these products, and it boosts his focus, boosts his mood, his confidence, his positivity, his motivation, productivity. You can see all the results that you can expect from this happy juice. Okay. Sorry, I have to keep switching slides here. And this is your investment in you today. All right, guys, it's an investment in you. And we have a special pricing today and tomorrow. So through September 30th, $119 for all 3 products. Plus you get this reboot. And we're going to take this group through this challenge through the month. Our reboot is just a gentle cleanse to get rid of the bad bacteria so you can start populating it with the good bacteria. Okay, so the reboot 3 days changes the population in your gut so you can start adding the goodness in. Okay, and look at all these happy people. Like, look at all these happy people. Moms, business owners. Jen here is an actress. Brett and Brooke are business owners and wellness coaches. This dude is really happy. Here I am drinking this happy juice. And our company even trademarked the term happy juice for a reason, because of all these benefits. So once again, are you going to invest in you, right? Join us on this 30-day challenge. And guess what? After 30 days, you're going to probably want to continue, right? Because when we do good, when we feel better, we do better, we feel better. The cycle, it's like a cycle, right? Yeah. All right, Megan. So thanks so much for coming on and sharing your story. I really appreciate you.
Of course.
I appreciate you being vulnerable and sharing your journey. Guys, comment in the comments, happy if you want to join us, and tag the person who invited you here. Okay, so that person can get back to you, get you started. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to go through some nutrition tips, some exercise tips. We're going to kind of take you through this reboot, which is really beneficial, by the way, just doing that alone. Yes. And we're going to be drinking our happy juice every day. Where's your happy juice, Megan?
Woo! It's already gone. Already gone.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. And guys, we're going to be coming live on the, not on the daily, but several times a week to take you through this journey. And I hope you join us. All right. Have a great day.